Welcome back, guys, to Gaming with Koag. We're here with Total War Warhammer 3, guys, and we are about to start the first Let's Play on this channel, our first major campaign. The last video that I dropped would have been the Prologue. We went through the Prologue together, telling the story and setting the scene of this new Realm of Chaos campaign, which is the narrative campaign for this setting taking place here in Total War Warhammer 3. It was a really awesome prologue, really great story and narration. I actually really enjoyed it, which then leads me to the next step of us actually jumping into the Realm of Chaos campaign. And I think actually we're gonna go ahead and do the Daemon of Chaos faction. I thought really long and hard. There's 8 different factions, playable legendary lords that we could do between Ogre Kingdoms, Kislev, Cathay, all of the individual Chaos gods with Skarbrand, Norgor. You got Kugoth with Norgor, Skarbrand with Khorne, Nikari with Slanesh, and then you got Kairos Fate Weaver when it comes to Tzeentch. And just kind of really went back and forth trying to figure out what should be my first campaign on the channel. And I think since we went ahead and did the prologue, and the prologue showed you pretty much the creation of the Demon Prince for the Chaos Undivided, Demons of Chaos, the Demons of Chaos faction. I think that honestly would probably be the best choice to go on with the first campaign, since we went ahead and started with the prologue, it telling the story of the fall of Yuri. Why not continue Yuri's story and see his rise as this undivided Chaos Demon Prince for the Dark Gods? So that's my viewpoint on it. Leave a comment down below what's your thoughts on it, and I would love to hear what you guys would like to see for our next campaign. So let's go ahead and get started and see how this Realm of Chaos campaign is. There's a really cool cinematic trailer in the beginning when you hit this new campaign button, hence why we're on this screen and not on the following screen where we choose our faction, because I want you guys to see that too. So let's go.
This world has been sundered by a tide of arcane energy. The winds of magic churned into a maelstrom. The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why. It guided me to a distant fortress steeped in blood. A battle was fought there. Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended. It was here the tome conversed with the dead. They told of Ursun, the bear god of Kislev, lost in darkness. A noble prince ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos. Savior became executioner. A single shot, bound in faith forsaken, pierced Ursun's heart. And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world. Spirits, where lies Ursun now? Is he here in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom, in the realm of chaos, in the forge of souls.
Is he alive?
Wounded and dying, imprisoned in shadow.
What shadow? A demon's?
A master of the dark.
I knew who shackled the bear. Be'lakor. Only a fool would challenge Be'lakor. And yet, the power of a dying god, there is no greater prize. A mere drop of Ursun's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this accursed book. Free to profit from its secrets. But Ursun is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of chaos, and I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been sealed by the Maelstrom. There must be a way. The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal, one to bypass the Maelstrom and create a door into chaos. Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally. One who is tempted by the power of the God Bear and can withstand the horrors within.
Alrighty then, guys. So that's cool. Kind of like now we get to see where the Tomb of Fates has now activated and led the advisor to kind of discover what we know, what we played in the prologue, that Ursun has been captured. Yuri was sent to find him, and like the advisor said, that the savior became the executioner, and we did the shot through Ursun's heart that thus broke the ward. So as the demons of chaos, I'm gonna go ahead and read this. Manipulated into a horrifying act by another, the Ungo Prince has given himself up entirely in exchange for the ruinous blessing of all the Chaos Gods and ascendancy to demonhood. The newly arisen Demon Prince shrugs off his mortal form to take on an ever-changing aspect, more pleasing to his new patrons, who continue to war for his ravaged soul. Now it is the destiny of the Demon Prince to command the legions of Chaos Undivided in waging eternal war against entire nations and immortal rivals, as he seeks a terrible vengeance on sovereigns and even gods. Will he claim the mark of one master, or forge a path that will bring him to utter domination, which even the dark powers will struggle to harness? So some of the really cool mechanics that this faction has is he actually receives demonic gifts, which is kind of like he gets to mix and match all these different body parts that are bestowed upon him through each of the different chaos gods, that then entail different bonuses or stat buffs or just kind of unique traits based off of what god did. Like if Nogo gives you some arms, maybe it's gonna give you some poison weapons or something like that, you know what I mean? Really cool mechanic. He also gets like a kind of like what is it, like a smaller version of all of the big name mechanics that all the other 4 chaos factions have within their campaigns too. So it's kind of cool. You get you get pretty much like a taste of what it's like playing all these other things, you know. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's take a look at this. You can actually name your chaos god, and since this is gaming with Coag, let's go ahead and call our guy Coag. So let's actually make it all caps. Yeah, there we go. He's screaming it out, man. Alright, so there we go. Once more, though, the Demon Prince is a great and powerful servant of the ruinous powers. Earning favor through acts of violent glory in battle, the Demon Prince grows and mutates into a being of godlike power, forever bound to the whims of his dark patrons. So, like I said, you get access to all demon units via demonic glory. So as you're doing tasks or deeds in the name of these gods, you will be able to start unlocking all of their demon units from their individual rosters, and you will have access to Reign of Chaos. Inflicting damage to friendly lords in battle will unlock random army abilities. So that's a really cool battle mechanic that they have. And then some of his lord effects, like we talked about, he has the customizable demonic gifts. He has access of gifts from Chaos Undivided. Same thing with Korn, Nogol, Slanesh, and Zinch. So each one's going to give you specific things. Like Korn is going to be about combat-oriented things. Nogol will be suffering and decay, so you're going to get plagues and diseases and that kind of aspect. Whereas Slanesh being the agile hunter, so it's going to increase like speed, different things like that. So each ability and trait that you're going to be gaining, these gifts from these gods are going to kind of be attached to what they're known for. So let's go ahead. This is the map. This is where we're going to be starting off. Over here by a bunch of like Norskin, Chaos Marauders and stuff like that. As you saw in the end of the trailer, like we were thrown out of the realm of chaos and crashed into the snow. So this is us picking up where we left off at the end of the prologue. If anybody's curious, difficulty, I play hard. Since this just came out, I'm getting the nuances of what's different in Warhammer 3 compared to the previous titles. I usually actually play normally like on very hard or very hard, depending on the faction. So I'm just going to stick to hard right now. Battle settings, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at unlimited. If we come across like bugs that maybe prevent you from like finishing battles because of something stupid or whatever, I don't mind putting a time limit on the battle. I don't play with battle realism. Autosave, it's going to save every 5 turns, and it's going to keep the last 5. Not save every 5 turns. It autosaves every time you hit the end turn button, but it's only going to keep the last 5 autosaves before it starts rewriting the oldest one. So let's go ahead and start this campaign, guys. The God Slayer is returned back to the mortal plane, forever changed, and now the dark powers circle around him like carrion, each vying for the prize of yoking this demon prince to their servitude. Until then, they offer him gifts and servants of his own, and so he raises an army that serves no single god, a legion of chaos. Yet even as he's courted by the dark powers, there is a greater bounty found in the Chaos Realms. I do not need to travel far to find the Demon Prince and make my offer. Already he lays the foundation to a new fortress from which he will cast a reign of terror.
A new evil enters the world. A prince of Kislev, reborn a prince of darkness, a champion of the Chaos Gods.
Kislev will fall. It will kneel before me, before chaos.
You think too small for one so powerful.
Have you forgotten, Seer? I killed Urson.
Why stop at Kislev when you can give chaos the world?
No more twisted words.
Wait! Urson lives!
You lie.
Wounded and dying by your hand, but alive! The Shadow has him still.
Be'lakor will pay for his betrayal.
The god bears power. It is yours for the taking. So take it.
The realm of chaos cannot be entered. No one can cross the maelstrom.
I can. I will guide you back to the Forge of Souls. All I require is one drop of Urson's blood. Finish the job you started. Mighty God Slayer.
God Slayer. World Slayer. Urson's power is mine.
Our goal is clear. The Demon Prince must harness Urson's power and claim the mantle of a god. I have brokered a pact and will guide him to his desire.
Advise me, as my brother once did. Take me to the Chaos Realms, or suffer his fate.
Prince of Demons, God Slayer, the ruinous powers watch, waiting for you to make your mark on this world. The deeper the scar, the easier it will be to wrest Urson's remnants from Be'lakor. First, establish a capital. This will alleviate the attrition from which you currently suffer. Your new fortress is all but complete. Claim and dedicate it to one of the Chaos Gods. Yet do not linger, for trespassers approach. Colonists from Nordland attempt to settle the untamable lands. In a mistaken belief, this will quell invasions from the north. Wipe out the gullible fools at their beachhead, the Bay of Glades. Then make the Scalings pay for failing to protect lands that are the dominion of Chaos Undivided. The other Norscan tribes should be conquered and subsumed into your burgeoning realm. And across the Sea of Claws lies even fatter prey. The Empire is within reach, but beyond that fractured nation, the so-called Motherland, Kislev, the nation which abandoned you, whose god you had no choice but to slay. The leader of Urson's cult, Kostaltin, musters a force to enact revenge against you. Meet them head-on and harvest their miserable lives to power your own vengeance. As you gather your forces, the Tome of Fates ponders a way to return to the Chaos Realms. Your form remains malleable, so use this to your advantage and wield the Legion of Chaos. A prince will become a king, and then a god.
Alrighty then, guys, let us become a god. So again, this is just a brief overview of just kind of how they play. Will automatically wage war on any non-chaos factions they encounter. Is actually a big part. The Demon Prince may own favor with each of the gods of chaos as demonic glory. His own new demonic gifts unlocked, allowing customization of the Demon Prince's appearance, which we'll take a look at that once we can. And then dedication. After owning a great amount of demonic glory, the Demon Prince may choose to dedicate themselves as a champion of one of the 4 chaos gods, or as an undivided champion of all. So we got our first mission: defeat an army belonging to the following faction of Nordland. Nordland has sent armies into the north, hoping to halt invasions into their own territory. One such army thinks to cut you off from your new fortress. Show them no mercy. As you can see, we do battles. It's not like you're stuck to just owning glory to one specific god. You will get different quests and tasks to do that actually will benefit your glory in all of the different gods. So that is something to look out for.
Demon Prince.
Here's our army. So cool. So we start out with Bloodletters, some Norglings, even Marauders of Slaanesh. We got Blue Horrors of Siege, a Pink Horror, some Seekers of Slaanesh, Plague Drones of Nogo, and Chaos Warhounds. Just a kind of mix of all the different units from all 4 Chaos gods. So let's go ahead and do this initial battle.
Chaos reigns.
actually going to go ahead and fight this, even though it is going to be an easy, quick battle, just to kind of show off the units and what it looks like to have this undivided Chaos Legion. Let's take a up close and personal look now. This is what Yuri has become so far. He has been transformed into a demon prince named Koag. So he actually can fly too. So he's a flying unit. I mean, you could target him on the ground. You could target him up in the air. Let's go ahead and keep him in the air, supported with these plague drones as like a little just air force. Over here, our front line. Let's just go ahead and get our Nogos and Bloodletters. Well, actually, let's do this. Nogos is definitely not Nogos. Noglings, guys. Look at these guys. Such cool models. Like the Pestilence on them. The fact that there's the Scorian. Like, look at their tongues, man. Like, so cool. We got some pink horse and blue horse. Let's check their range. Yeah, okay, so we want to keep them separate since they have two separate ranges. That is... Alright, there's something pretty high. Alright, then let's go ahead and set these up. We're really going to be smashing these guys, so... It's not really too much rhyme or reason what we have to do. Let's start.
The Demon Prince!
A flurry of talents.
On the hunt!
Bring us
These
our
guys
joyous
move in.
degradation. Seeking sin.
Let's get these guys to quickly charge into that. He's going after that. Got them, let's pull them back before those spears can start getting into them.
Of pain.
I just want to kind of want to disrupt them this. You can see, dude, it took out like a quarter of the stuff. But, come on, Koag. Let's actually go into them. There we go. Let's start getting these guys to wrap around and come back after them.
Yes. Yes.
Our guys are doing a great job real quick.
Pangs of suffering!
I'm going to go ahead and pull them back. I want to take as little losses as we can. These guys keep shooting. Are they on skirmish mode? There we go. Swim around, keep shooting them.
Marauders of Slanesh!
Yeah, have them go over there. I can't wait till they add Sigmund the Magnificent into this. I'm so curious to see how his faction looks now that Slanesh is actually represented in the game.
Seekers of Slanesh!
Alright then, let's go ahead and end the battle. Alrighty then, so this is another really cool thing that they're able to do. So you're actually able to offer up, like, you sacrifice the captives of this, you don't get to ransom, none of that kind of stuff, since we are chaos demons. What else are we doing with mortal men other than sacrificing them to our deity? And you do that and you gain glory. So let's go ahead and do it for Undivided just for right now.
Father for hungry demons.
And there we go, we completed that mission. We also got 30 more glory. As you can see, it's representing how much glory we has owned for each specific god right now. There we go, our next mission is to capture it. From the ruins of Doomkeep, a new power rises. Minions of the Dark Powers have been tasked to build you a mighty fortress, and it is now all but ready. Claim it. So again, this is settlements. This is showing you how, if it's a port city, all that kind of stuff. And then reward will actually gain some Slaneshi glory as well as more for Undivided. So let's go ahead and claim this. And we get to choose now, what god are we going to dedicate this province, not province, but this settlement specifically to. And I thought about this, and I think for like a roleplay aspect, I'm gonna go with Khorne, due to the fact that it was a bloodthirster of Khorne that aided us in our final battle. You know, so I feel like Khorne then. Tzeentch, I'm gonna say that we fought a lot of Tzeentch on the way here and battles with them and stuff. So I don't know, I'm feeling Khorne. The guy is angry, he's enraged with the atrocities, the failures of Orson and Kislev, and in his anger, I think right now he is feeling Khorne. So let's go ahead and reset this in the name of Khorne.
Named in my dread name.
So we completed that, got some more glory. Alright, summon the host. They want us to recruit some units. You would need a larger army for the battles to come. Now that Doomkeep is under your dominion, recruit more warriors into your host, and the victories will soon follow. So it actually wants us to recruit, once we do this, we'll actually get a hero recruited, a Blood Reaper, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at his skills. His skill line is extremely different than any other lord that you're going to play in this game, due to the fact that it's like broken down. He does not have a research tree. Instead, his skill tree is kind of like research. You know what I mean? Well, each one is going to give you different benefits that normally, like traits and stuff like that, that you will unlock through like a tech tree. You know what I mean? This is like his version of a tech tree, which is actually like pretty neat that that's how they're doing it here. So we're gonna go ahead and let me take a look. So since we're blessing force with Khorne, I feel like we should do Khorne, and then wait, let's go Undivided still right now. And let's go for growing chaos, so we could get growth in all of our settlements, so that we could get them bigger, larger, unlock the bigger buildings for them, and continue on that way. We are still learning what it means to be a demon prince, an undivided demon prince leading the legions of chaos. So let's continue on through this line for now. Alright, let's also go ahead and take a look now. So this is the demonic glory. This is what I've been talking about. So as you gain glory in each of them, so they're going to go down this tree and start unlocking different units that you can now recruit that is specific to all these different gods, as well as you get these body parts that you can actually switch in and out, and they all have different bonuses, abilities. Like this one gives you the spell Purple Son of Zerus that you're able to then cast. So it's actually it's a really awesome and cool mechanic, and I look forward to seeing if they do this kind of thing with anybody else, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead. We actually did unlock one for we unlocked the flaming body, so let's go ahead and take a look at our character and let's give it to him. So right now we just have the basic normal market chaos, which is giving us plus 10 melee defense and 10% ward save, whereas if we do this, we actually we get an explosion to where if our hit points gets less than 10%, a massive AoE explosion just takes force. It erupts from our guts. You know what I mean? We also gain plus 25 armor, a 10% fire resistance, as well as a plus 10 melee defense. So let's go ahead and put that on and take a look. You see how it's all represented, so neat and stuff. So this is everything else that we have right now. You just start with the bare bones, not bare bones. You just start with the basics of Witcher stuff, just giving you some benefits and all that. You actually do end up getting an offhand thing, so you could get shields if you put in two-handed weapons. Like, it is very, it's fleshed out, it's thoughtful. Like, they did an amazing job with it. So let's continue on. Let's go ahead and take a look at Duke King, since it is for Khorne now. So this is actually going to unlock Khornate buildings, things that deal with the blood god, you know. So that's actually really cool. And say if we dedicated this settlement to any other demon god, it will be their specific buildings to deal with their factions and their kind of mechanics, like their gifts that you will unlock. So it's actually it's cool. Like, look, we get a cultist. If we build this not growth building, but resource building, we'll actually start generating Zinch glory here instead. So that's pretty cool. Is this? Hold on, real quick. Recruitment cost minus 5% for Zinch units. I think that's regardless. Yeah. That's all the way. So let's go ahead and get this. Let me think. That's Blood Shrine, Skull Cannon, Blood Crushers. Oh, I want Blood Crushers one day. So let's actually start real quick getting growth to begin with for now, just so that we can start getting this settlement leveled up as quickly as possible. Take a look, that's the end of our movement. This is where we start out with. That's the settlement.
My engine of conquest.
But you start right here, Ice Tooth Mountains here. We got the Troll Hole here, Hellspire Mountains. You just have a bunch of Norskins around here. I believe this is Greenskins. Yeah, Black Venom Greenskins. You got Empire with Nolan down here, and Gestalten is right over here. I believe that our first bet is probably just gonna go. Well, actually, yeah, we're gonna just work on reclaiming all the Ice Tooth Mountains to start off with. So we'll go down here, take out the Bayer Blades, and then start working our way towards these Scalings. Complete this first province, have it under control of our new mighty host of Chaos Demons. Let's end the turn and see what our enemies do. There we go, we got that construction done.
I have ascended.
Alrighty, that's it. Our income is actually pretty golden, just through the fact that some of these units of it, like, look, Bloodletters of Khorne cost you 200 upkeep. These 250, so that's something you do need to be aware. You want to stabilize your economy as you play this.
I go where I please.
Let's see if there is any units. Let's go ahead and get some Chaos Furies just to help in the back line. with archers and stuff like that. Let's end the
So
dawn.
pitiful. So weak. Blood Reaper.
Alright, we recruited it and we got our new Blood Reaper. So send your new hero to join your army and we'll get glory for doing that. Alright, Porch the Bay. They want us to capture the Bay of Blades. Nordlanders occupy the Bay of Blades. Allowing them to exist there weakens the Dark Power's influence in this region. Excuse me. It will be considered a great boon if you purge the settlement of Mortarfield. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's get this guy Goldflinch into here. And as you can see, our income is already done. So we quickly need to go ahead and start stabilizing that. We need to focus on income buildings and growth buildings, and we'll do it. Hopefully the Bay of Blades, I believe, is a port city. It is, so that's going to help generate us some more money.
Supreme Champion.
And let's start making our way down there, guys.
Snap your spine.
Then let's go.
Doom is upon them.
Alright, it's just a basic army. I think we're gonna go ahead and actually auto-resolve this. Just because it's not really a big fight more than fighting. We did take a little bit caught. I meant that it screwed up some plane drones. I understand the Northlands being more and let's go ahead and do that. I want to keep this as a I want to keep this force region. Like I said, we're still angered, we're still enraged at the atrocities. Even the lies that Bellicor had used us. So in our rage, we are still going to dedicate everything to Thorn for now.
Chaos lives here now.
So we got the Master Painter. That's actually good. We want all this minus upkeep stuff for now. We went ahead and got this. We got a bunch of glory for that. And then next, equip any demonic gift. And we're gonna go ahead and get it. Let's do this. This is just gonna tell you about it all. I'll go ahead and go through it just in case if you want to read this. There you go. It's just trying to explaining how to do it. Let's take a look. Oh, Gore Feast. Yes. This is awesome. So this is actually going to give us a passive heal as we're fighting and in combat. So let's definitely put that on us. See, our color starts changing as we put on different body parts to different gods and stuff like that. Let's take a look at here. Tempered Wage. I actually... plus 20... Oh, this actually gives you a plus 20% damage resistance when we're in melee. I think I actually do want that then. I do like the plus 10. Well, I like the armor this is giving me though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this flaming body on just for the armor because we can still get shot down pretty easily by missile fire. So let's go ahead and keep that. And then, yeah, let's get the Wings of Pestilence Decay. It's actually, as we're in combat, it's going to have an aura of decay around us that's going to be damaging units in an area around us. It's also going to give us some more hit points as well as a 20% charge bonus. So, look at those wings now, boys. They look sick. So, let's take a look at these legs now. We've actually unlocked some Slaneshi legs. We'll get plus 50% speed, charge speed, and a 25% charge bonus. That's pretty good. Enemy presence and ability range. So this is when we're in range of enemies. So let's go ahead and actually do that. Well, maybe not. I kind of like Demonic Onslaught more. Yeah, let's actually keep the demon legs instead of these desirable ones. I do like the armor it's given us. Plus 10 armor and 5% speed. I just like this ability, Demonic Onslaught. It's gonna increase our... Well, yeah, let's go ahead and do Desirable Greaves for now. That's pretty sick. Let's check out this tail. Yes, the Armored Sentient Tail. It gives you Serpentine Tail. Well, again, it's another ability doing direct damage as well in melee. So we could actually stack all these different direct damage things. They're all going to be popping off. The Decay with our wings. This Armored Sentient Tail is going to have the Serpentine Tail going off. Plus, it's going to give us another 10 armor. So we went from like having absolutely no armor to having 55 armor just from these different pieces that we're putting on. And this is just the beginning, guys. So something really great to look out for. As you see, this is our lead. We've already unlocked Plague Toads of Norgor. We've unlocked Norglings, Flesh Hounds of Khorne, Bloodletters. So really cool. Alright, our next one is maintain control of the following one province. So they want us to take over all of the Icetooth Mountains, and then this would be our reward. Let's go ahead and take a look at our armies now. Let us see if we can build anything. We cannot. We want to focus on getting our income back up. Like I said, we'll only make it 300 per turn. So let's go ahead and end the turn.
Uncontained power!
Right, mission achieved. At the end of your turn, have an income of at least 3,000. So, it's probably going to be some time before we reach this reward. They want us to have a 3,000 return predicted income. Oh wait, no. Core income. I think this is wrong. The wording's wrong. It says at the end of your turn, have an income of at least 3,000. Does that mean your treasury or predicted income? We'll see.
Chaos.
Level it up again. Let's work on... Let's see. This is just going to affect the glory. Let's actually get some replenishment as well. So let's go ahead and unlock the Norgor tree. Just so that we could work on replenishment as well as growing chaos for the growth in our settlements for now.
Benediction from the gods!
So we are still
I require
freezing. Let's keep pushing for now. Keep this steam going. Let us end the turn. Looks like they're fleeing from us. There's no skin cowards. Let's just check, make sure nothing is coming up here. We are at war with this green skin faction over here at the Altar of Spawns. So we just want to make sure that they're not sending any forces up to do key. So they can't build anything yet. Let's stop moving in over here to the Longship Graveyard. Let's actually... Let's go ahead and spend a ton. Oh, that's not even replenishment. Yeah, this is why I want to get our replenishment up with the Norgor tree line. Just because it is kind of garbage right now. And not really replenishing much troops. And we don't have the income to kind of drop troops and regain them back. There you go, they actually have a significant force there now. Our follower has gained like the Noblish Zealot. Seduce units budget is minus 15% in enemy Sinesh armies in local region and a +2 in local corruption. It feels so weird having like a Blood Reaper that's like his effect is adding Noga corruption to the region that he's in. So they want us to upgrade any settlement as the next mission. Let's go ahead and get Jim Keep going. And then let's take a look and see So the Norskins actually do have a nice little
This
force now.
world will
So let's go
burn.
ahead and start. It's actually, oh yeah, that's actually really good. A bunch of Chaos Marauders and whatnot. Giants, Marauder Hunters. It's actually... let me take a look and see. I think we can do this if it's an open battle, but in a settlement, absolutely not. Let's go ahead and encircle real quick. See if they attack us. And if they do, well, let's actually break the siege, go back, see if we can get rid of some more Warhounds or Furies or just cheap units.
Demon Prince, serve me.
Get
Serve
into-
chaos.
Oh, we moved too far. Let's go ahead and end the turn then. I'll go flinch. Let's go ahead and just start improving his stats so that he can help Koag clear out enemy lords and heroes.
Join the ruinous crusade.
Let's actually put this guy in ambush, see if we can get these guys in ambush.
Surge through the snow, peons.
Actually we got
Unwise.
wood elves coming up. So let's actually rush him back.
Rage for the ruinous powers.
Let's get him back over here to our Bay of Blades and see if these wood elves actually are going to attack us or not. He's going to make his troops a little
Supreme
exhausted, but we'll see what happens.
Better to be by my side than in my path.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this. But let's take the offers of some of these Norskins, and we could use them for our own benefits. All right, looks like the pitiful elves, the wood elves, are running back to their forest. They don't
Hellish
want none of
power.
this.
I cannot be stopped.
These guys moved into our lands.
Living
So
weapons
let's-
of conquest.
Let's see if we can
Go forth,
move
my
over here,
thralls.
hop into ambush stance, and see if we actually get a hold of them. Alright then, fish in a barrel. Your demons uncover a network of caverns nearby inhabited by hundreds of skulking Noblars. Though individually they are worthless, the mass destruction of these scrawny greenskins will make a glorious tribute to the Dark Gods. So, if we call them immediately, we're going to get plus 250 glory for all of them. If we release and pursue them, we'll actually unlock the Skull Totem, which is a banner that's going to give plus 10% speed, charge bonus, and perfect vigor to an assigned unit. I think we want to go ahead and call them immediately, just because that's a significant amount of glory that we're going to get for all 4 Chaos Gods. So let us go ahead and do that. We also unlocked this one. Let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's increase here as well. That's gonna help. I want us to get some. How much are these? 187 for Chaos Warriors. How much are these gonna cost us? 175 for some Flesh Hounds. Let's go ahead and just get some income. I believe that's gonna help too. Let's go ahead and get this Cornet Auto just so that we can get a couple Chaos Warrior units to help deal with all these Marauders that's coming in after us. Alrighty. Alright, these guys are coming back. Let's see. I don't think they could land and attack the Bay of Blades right away. So we'll go ahead and see what they do at the end turn. They might come in. Yes. There we go. They are coming into land. Let's see how big. They have a bunch of Glade Guard.
So much power!
I don't think we can take in the open battle.
I think not.
Eternal Guard, Glade Guard. I don't even know what the other half is.
Nothing deserves chaos. I require further
I'm gonna go
war.
ahead and move back into the settlement. See if they land. Maybe they'll go for Doom Keep. But they'll most likely flee, seeing us once more on the map.
You fight on the side of true power.
Oh yeah, they're offering to pay us. We will accept your gifts. Yeah, just like I thought, they did flee once again. Defeat the following lord. They want us to tear the four steps apart and make their coward kind understand that they cannot hide from our ruinous powers. Yeah, I don't. They're just gonna continue to keep hopping back and forth. It's actually quite like frustrating, to be honest, because the Witch's Wood is right here, so that's why they keep hopping here.
Chaos incarnate.
Us go back.
Furious momentum.
Let's hop in an ambush once more.
I have ascended. A waste.
For now, we got one more turn, so that is done. Oh, we actually can get
This
some.
world will burn.
Alright, we'll be in the negatives if we do that. Well, it might weed itself out. Let's go ahead and grab 2 Chaos Warriors.
Serve chaos.
Let's end the turn. Hopefully Bay of Blades finishes, and it might supplement our income just enough to where we either be barely in the negative or be like positive by like 5 fucking favor. There we go. Actually, well, at 200.
Peace lives, fallen
Awesome.
champion.
Let's go ahead and here. Oh, you know what? This would have been better to build here.
A malignancy
Yeah,
pervades.
since we got our guys,
Demon Prince.
let me take a look at this line. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's actually.
I sense corruption.
I am gonna demolish this building. It was a louse of 2,000 gold. And build it here instead. Well, I guess it was only 1,000, so that's not too bad.
Chaos reigns.
Let's take a look. We did actually unlock some new things. Oh, Popo Son of Zerus. That's sick. What's Nietzsche's Firestorm? It's another vortex spell. So it gives you Arcane Morph, which is a plus 20% power recharge. It's Phantasmagoria. It's gonna decrease the leadership and they can't move. That might be nice. Well, I do like Gore Feast though, since it is gonna be healing us passively. Let's take a look at some of these other ones. What is Purge the Weak? It's gonna give us a bunch of speed. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with the Wings of Pestilence. Let's check out these arms now. Oh yeah, we're gonna pop on this bad boy, oversized medium arm, so that we could get a Fate of Yuna. It's another direct damage spell. It causes damage to combatants. It's gonna be really strong against just their forces. Let's take a look at our right arm now. We have Mortal Blow currently. We could get this, but that would take away, I think, our weapon. Yeah, see? It would make us lose our weapon. And then also, Gate of Chaos actually summons a unit of Blue Horse, and it'll give us the spell Plague of Rust. So, I'm thinking we're actually going to do the heavy braces on here, just to get that extra unit of Blue Horse, which will be useful in battle. Let's take a look here. We did the sinful ones. Let's see, this one. Oh, Cloven Hooves. Now let's keep it with the desirables for now. What is this one? Oh, the heavy gauntlets is good for plus 20, but I want that Fate Abuna spell. And then tears. We got one that's going to lower the melee attack and speed of enemies. It also increases our hit points. And then, oh, this one's Sopaton too. Nah, I want to have the plus 10 armor. We do unlock a two-handed weapon now. That's going to give us a bonus versus infantry, armor piercing, and increase our base weapon damage. So let's go ahead and pop that up just so because we don't have any other weapons right now currently. And let's do that. Yes, look at our beast of a character. Look at Korag now. Yes. Awesome. So let's go ahead and start moving in now. There you go. Let's end this turn. Because I don't think we could pop. Yeah, we can pop it. But let's see where the enemy army has gone to.
Though my power is unfathomable, I still need minions like you.
Yeah, that's yeah, I guess it doesn't hold. Let's go ahead and take it. Let's get some military access, right? We'll add it and see if we can take some more money. There we go. Let's accept the deal. Get them. Maybe we'll have them. Well, actually, no. We want this full settlement. There you go. The Wood Elves yet again is coming, and Nordland is now actually sending a force. So
Not possible.
I really want to go for this Longship Graveyard, but I feel like they'll. Well, let's drop this. We do. I want to be able to keep production of our Chaos Warriors, but let's go ahead and build this garrison. That way we don't continue to have this trouble of having to run back and forth and hop back and forth and not really accomplish anything. Over here where we drop that building, let's go ahead and put in an income building here and just get that waste up with Doom Keep. Right there. And then guys, we're just about gonna be at that hour mark, and I'm gonna end up cutting the episode here. Thank you guys for joining me here on Gaming with Koag as we start the campaign with the Demon Prince. We are continuing from the prologue, playing as Yuri, who has now given himself fully to Chaos Undivided. And we now lead the Legion of Chaos. If you guys are liking this content, hit that like button, hit subscribe. If you ain't feeling this, leave a comment down below. Tell me what I could do to make this more enjoyable for all y'all. Until next time, guys, bye-bye for now.